Hey, MAGA, can I get your attention? And like, especially the MAGA, not just like every MAGA, but like the MAGA that's like, oh, Donald Trump is tough. Hey, take a look at this headline. So do you remember when Donald Trump said Putin has 50 days to stop fighting in Ukraine? And then everybody thought he was tough because he's like, I might even do less than 50 days. Well, guess what? The original 50 days just expired. And Trump was asked about that, and he actually said, well, we're going to find out, and I can't even make this up. I'll find out more in 2 weeks. Yes, another 2 weeks. Okay, so let's just set this out there, guys. Donald Trump is the opposite of tough. I mean, dude, seriously, of like Barack Obama's red line debacle in Syria looks like frickin' John Wayne compared to this guy. Like, I was so critical of Barack Obama for the red line. I'm like, you can't keep saying you're going to do something and then don't do it. He did that once. Donald Trump repeatedly puts down a red line and then backs off of it because either, he's in the tank or something, or what I actually think it is he is scared to death. He is scared of Putin. He is scared. Why does he fire everybody by tweet? And now he doesn't even do it by tweet. He has somebody call and does it. They call them and do it. And then he, does some tweet later or something about it. Because despite the fact that he could fire people on The Apprentice, he can't actually do it in real life. He's a trembling child who's scared. Dude. And so he keeps saying to Vladimir Putin, I think in 2 weeks I'm going to do some tough things. Guys, it's been 6 months of that. 6 months. Okay, just admit it. This guy is scared. Maybe you love Russia. If you love Russia and you want Russia to win this war, fine, I think you're wrong. I think that's genocidal. But I won't even argue with you on that. Because I'm trying to make the point that those of you that think he's tough and he's standing up against anything, and he's fighting for America, and he has America's best interests at heart? Since when is a guy that's laid out, a president that's laid out so many red lines and so many thou shalt not pass, thou shalt not cross here, boy, I'm dead serious this time, and then he does nothing and says, well, we'll see in 2 weeks? How is that in any way tough? And then you just see overseas that China, Russia, and India have a big meeting about supplanting the United States. And actually Europe and everybody else is like, we need to figure out how to survive in this world without the United States because they're completely unreliable. And you guys are talking about America first? Like America first is somehow, let's let the rest of the world do successful things without us? My Lord. By the way, after World War II, we wrote the world order, and we didn't do it because we were just being nice to everybody. We did it because it was beneficial to us. Because the whole industrial complex of the world was destroyed, so we built it all here. That's why factories exploded here. That's why you had this great revolution in the 50s, because we built it all here, because we stayed engaged in the world. It's not because Opie was on TV or because Mayberry. It's because we stayed engaged in world affairs. And now we're running away. And by the way, for you elected Republicans, I know you. I served with you. You guys know better than this. Every one of you, except a few exceptions. There's a few libertarian true believers. Fine. I respect it, actually. But the vast majority of you, I know you. I've talked to you about this. You know this is bat crap crazy. You know this guy is flushing our reputation down the toilet. And you're too scared to speak out. Who's the beta? I mean, is the beta the person that's willing to stand up and tell you the truth? Or is the beta the one that knows that our country's being sold down a river? And they can't say anything because I gotta have a primary. I might lose my friends. Oh gosh, I have a primary and lose my friends. Guys, listen. You're going to have another 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, that deadline's going to come for Putin. And it'll be another 2 weeks. And then another 2 weeks. And then we're going to sit around and pretend like this guy's tough. I get it. He can tweet in all caps. That's awesome, right? I don't know if you have to hold the shift bar down to do it or if there's a shortcut. But that takes talent to tweet in all caps. And I get it. He can punch down, okay? Punch at people lower social status than him. But don't call him an alpha. This dude is not an alpha. Okay, take care.